And where did it take? It took power out of shields. Because fuck you. Because fuck me. I don't know why it does this. This is annoying. Pain in my ass. Okay, so high methane atmosphere, above average gravity. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be painful. I don't think this is... Sorry. Which cough was in real life, which cough was in the game? Let's take a quick look-see here. Titanium, pretty good. Water. Almost choking on a popcorn kernel. Cool. Holy fuck. Okay, we gotta... Alright. Let's go. Well, let's fucking go. Alright. So, I do think, also by the way, I haven't gone back and checked all of the things. Territorial, cosmetics, okay, cool. Oh, they're pretty chill actually for being territorial. Ooh, something with Twilight in the name. Twilight's such a cool word that was... Well, I don't know. I don't know. Ruined by Twilight? I don't know. I don't want to shit on a series I haven't seen. I was gonna say, well, I don't know, I guess, like... either Twilight the series or Twilight Sparkle, but I don't know. I feel less inclined to shit on My Little Pony, I'll admit. Oh hey there. Oh hey! You're peaceful? Vector packs. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Resource structural. Very nice, very nice. Oh, you know, also, by the way, actually, I just realized I might get a Discord notification from a friend. I mentioned a few episodes ago, I was looking into 3D printing stuff. I asked him if he had any thoughts on the one I was looking at. They'll probably say I have no idea. But yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, so yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think it is really important. I hope that so what I hope is that when I do go back and put all the things, get all the, oh hey, this is what this looks like, or whatever, or this is what resources are on this planet. Oh, okay. I hope that you can just, like, search up Starfield titanium, and you can find what planets have titanium. I don't know if that is actually how that's gonna work. Non-lethal harvest. Huh. I kind of wonder Alright, so they have like a library of creatures. So they have a library of creatures, and they have a library of, or they have a, you know, series of traits they can turn on and off, right? What? Oh, also... if they are actually, like, harvestable or farmable, I think I need to scan one more in order to find that out. And again, I'm probably going to do a terrible job of keeping track of everything, of how many things I've scanned and how many things I haven't, but we'll try and keep that in mind. Oh jeez. Don't you love that megafauna? Am I getting... No, I'm not... Well... In the process of getting chased down. Oh, hey, look! How am I missing? This thing is the size of a building! Holy shit. Dude! Am I a terrible person for, like, the thought that came to mind was like, oh, I can understand I can understand the appeal of hunting giant creatures now. No, it's not really, no. But they are cool. I don't know if the process of hunting them would be worthwhile, or not. Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, hunting anything to extinction is not really an ethical grounds in any you know, pretty difficult behavior to defend. Look, I don't know. Megafauna or like larger things tend to not be pests then. But if they were pests, that would be fucking terrifying. Oh my god. Oh, wasn't there a fucking thing I didn't actually fully scan? Dude, I'm derping so hard here. Not so hard. Oh jeez, sorry. Yes, that was me freaking out. Oh, this thing's gonna be... I don't want to know how much damage these things do. The answer is probably too much. I'm about to get flanked here. Or not. Oh. Peaceful vector packs. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I do... These things are kind of cool. But also, yeah... Definitely... Oh, shoot! Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, these things are definitely good, though. Because they are harvestable. And adhesive is definitely a good thing. I don't think... this would be a particularly great... I don't think this would be a particularly great planet. There is also something about not necessarily hopping. I mean, I'm a bunny. I'm a half bunny. Like, of course I'm not opposed to the hop, but there's something about like bugs that do it like that are so super fast about it, and kind of is a little unnerving, at least in my mind. What was I hitting? Like, I don't know, there's... grasshoppers kind of freak me out a little bit. I haven't seen too many of them, they're not very common. But your bunnies are a little bit more calm. What the fuck? The idea of some of these, like, filters that are just, like, you know, it's a really cool idea, but it's also something that, like, without looking into it, like, there is some weird stuff that happens, and I'm sure there is some real-world precedent that I just don't know about. But, like, yeah, they're crazy. Definitely is a thing that could potentially exist, but probably more theoretical, along the lines of, like, Orison, or, you know, Crusader and Star Citizen, where, like, yeah, theoretically you could have a gas giant that has a breathable atmosphere, in the upper portion of it. Yeah, it's theoretically possible. Does it actually exist that we know of? No, but it could exist. Abilities. Nice. I can just fast travel back to the thing I haven't seen. Let me just do that real quick before I derp out here. It's one of these things, right, of like... How much of this do I, like... Why do I need to scan so many of these things? Like, is this really meaningful gameplay? Is this really, like... Is this really worthwhile gameplay? Is this really how you should have made the game? Or should you have done something, or should I just, like, scan one thing and be done with it? Cosmetic? Okay. Yeah, cosmetic's not bad, just definitely not the thing I really think of when I'm like, oh yeah, I need this. Who knows, though? Like, the thing that you really need... The thing that, like, the game really needs, maybe for a DLC is, like, manufacturing and the ability to maybe set up a contract for stuff. Why is pausing the game such an FPS spike? That's... Ooh, what was... Hold on, what was this? Resource... Toxin. Of course. Let me try pausing the game just to see why. Like, the thing here... Oh god, what is... Oh god, what... Oh my god. Oh no 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 no. The thing here... I'm just gonna run to high ground here. Oh, a crab. Cool. I'm gonna quit and real quick here. Alright. Alright. It is interesting also, I think, that Bethesda's, like... that Bethesda's thing is the sort of Vault logo. I don't know, I think of it as a Vault logo. I mean, it's a cog, which happens to also be a Vault. The Vault thing from Fallout, but... it's really interesting to me, because Bethesda didn't make Fallout. They bought it. Like, it was... I can't remember. I think it was Black Isle Studios. Maybe I'm wrong. There is, like, some history, and it's not like this random company just bought this property, right? I think it was Black Isle Studios, and Black Isle Studios was also, like, does have some relationship with id, and id also had some relationship with Bethesda and ZeniMax, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't know, it's just interesting. And you know, I do also think, by the way, I'm not really particularly excited for, like, Elder Scrolls 6, but I can see why somebody would be excited for, potentially Elder Scrolls 6. I could also see why somebody might be a little terrified of this series' future. I would love to see, because I think part of the thing, like, part of the problem with Starfield is that the exploration, like, I remember seeing, you know, somebody early on being like, oh, you have to realize that the star map is the map that you're, like, doing things. And it's like, dude, okay, yes, that is the case, but that's not a strong argument for, like, why this game is, like, secretly, like, golden, or whatever. Because what ends up happening is that, like, oh, the map is... Because going from one planet to another is not interesting. There's not interesting gameplay to, you know, accompany that whole thing. It's just, you know, click a few buttons on menu. And, like, if this was the map, you know, and I was running into interesting POIs, you know, here, there, and everywhere, that'd be interesting. If there was, like... And yeah, I mean, I'd be fine... I would be absolutely fine if there were planets like this. But there were also planets that were more developed and had, like... There was a road network, and you could see, like, you know, there's a road network. There's, you know, mining outposts, farms, and, you know, like, roadside ambushes you can see, and, like, ground vehicles to traverse. And then ground vehicles to traverse planets like this as well. And maybe there could be a DLC to, like, do some more of that sort of larger stuff, like building roads and the like. That's what I think. And I think, like, for Elder Scrolls 6, if they did do a procedurally generated thing and had interesting procedurally generated dungeons, I think that would help the game immensely. Or I think it would help this game immensely if it had procedurally, generated dungeons. Like, really, it would. Like, I saw somebody who was like, "Oh, it wouldn't be that hard to do," and it's like, okay, shut the fuck up. Like, there is a lot that goes into it, and it might be easy to do, but not necessarily easy to master, is maybe a better way to look at it. Hold on, Crosshair went red for a second for some reason. I don't understand why it does that. I'm curious. Okay. I was thinking maybe shoot the thing and it'll explode and do stuff. What am I missing? The beetles? I think that's the thing I'm missing. Oh, and these things. But yeah, it's gone. I saw it. I heard a thing. It was like one of those like hypotheticals. Like, you get locked in a room with a wild animal for 3 hours. Or you lock yourself in a room with an animal of your choice for 3 hours, and then you get $100 million. And then what animal would you use? It would be like a hippo, a wolf, a bear, a few other things. And I'm like, oh, a hippo. And, apparently hippos are actually extremely territorial. And I don't think I'd be able to take on a hippo. But I don't know if I'd be able to take on a bear. I don't know if I'd be able to take on... Well, I don't know. Well, it also depends on, like, just with my bare hands, because, like... I don't know, that does change a few things, right? Depending on the answer to that particular question. Also, I'm sorry, I definitely have not been doing an amazing job of keeping everything in mind. Right, cosmetic. I'll help the little... No, I'm not gonna help the little dudes out, they're dead. I gotta find the crabs. And of course, I can't, like... I probably should go... check out... another biome. Oh, I don't even know it. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. Yo, what biome are you in? Sorry, so Elder Scrolls 6, I'm thinking... Biome, savanna, wetlands. Okay. What are these things? Lacrea? Lacrea? I don't know how that's actually pronounced. Now somebody else was here if they digested credits. Lovely. Also, wow, I have 7 of 9. That's kind of crazy. I have 7 of 9 fauna, but 3 of 8. Dude. The only question I've got for this planet. So it doesn't have an oxygen atmosphere. Let's go back. I have a feeling the wetlands is gonna have a lot of the same stuff, so it's not gonna be the most useful. Ooh, my favorite sandy deserts. Oh. Oh, God. Bog bloom. Bog bloom. Bog blooms and nostocs and hunter stocks. Just gotta get all them stocks. What are these vector backs? Structural? Oh, that's pretty good. Resistance, blast damage, and physical damage. Nice. Sorry, so, one of the things I definitely want to see I'd like to see in Elder Scrolls 6. Also, you know, definitely for one thing, I feel like I'd be kind of obligated to check out Elder Scrolls 6. At some point I'm gonna have to play Skyrim. Like, it's gonna have to happen. And it's not a bad thing that it's going to have to happen, but it's just a thing. There we go. What are these? Not harvestable, that's fine. Oh! Heals rapidly! Oh my god! Hello! Oh my god, you're beautiful! Dude, actually those are really cool. Sorry, so I hope that for Elder Scrolls 6, it does have more of a, what do I hope? What do I hope? I hope it has, a more traditional sort of map layout thing. I'm fine with procedural generation. I think there's a lot of locations, potentially a lot of locations, and not extremely creative writing, or not extremely creative, sorry. Not extremely limiting, little hurdles you have to go over. Like, you could have a brewery that is a randomly placed POI, and with a little bit of creative writing, you can make sure that there's no mention of it being in this specific location, you know, and it can, you know, be this thing of like, oh, well, I found it at the northeast corner of the map, you found it at the southwest corner of the map? That's crazy. But, you know, it's something that's, like, it's something that, it could probably have been done more in this game and was not done to a terribly great effect. I think I can just fast travel from kinda anywhere. Sandy desert, of course. I'm kinda wondering... Frozen crevasse? Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, let's... Alright, I gotta know what a frozen crevasse looks like. Sorry. Like, I assume I know what a frozen crevasse looks like, but wait a minute. Like... And alright, I have to. You know how it goes. Alright. Actually, hold on, like... Okay, so when I think of crevasses, I think of, like, giant, huge chasms or something, right? Doesn't seem like there are any. I don't want to waste too much time here, because I'm sure I'll find other frozen... if I don't find other frozen crevasses, I'd be like, what? Let's go to volcanic. I don't know if I've actually been to a volcanic thing. Okay, so there's something in the mountains that's exclusive to the mountains. Which is fine. This does look pretty, by the way. Not to, you know... Of course, this is a methane atmosphere, so it's, you know... Is it me, or does it feel like the gravity is actually less? Whatever the hell this is, freaked me the fuck out first. Oh, it's just plants. Look like grabby fingers. For some reason. Gotta love your sand claws here. Fiber, cool. Oh, I don't know. I guess... Okay, so what else can I say about Elder Scrolls 6? I think, like... I don't know. I'm thinking it's gonna be, like, all of Tamriel. That could be cool. It's gonna be all of Tamriel. Well, if it is all of Tamriel, then it's going to be brutally uninteresting of a story that probably has some I don't know. Like, the main quest needs to actually get you involved with the factions of the world. And that's the problem at Starfield. Like, it did, kind of, like, it introduced you. Like, you had to go to each of the planets, right? And I think maybe I robbed myself of that experience maybe a little bit by wanting to do Galactic Guide immediately. And, like, I went to Cheyenne before I did the quest, before I did the main quest that took me to Cheyenne. So I didn't have to deal with the... I didn't have to deal with the Galbank incident, when I went there with Sam. I did that on my own time. But, yeah. Like... You know, and yeah, like, I literally have to go and talk to a recruiter for the UC Vanguard. I do that, and like, yeah, but, it's like, okay, but it's not, it's kind of, you know, that's basically it. And I have, like, one time... Oh, God. The fucking, time where you have to collect the artifact from the collector dude, and then, like, you attack his, people. You attack his people. He surrenders, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna put a bounty on you, and it's 500 fucking credits. It's like... Dude. What? What? The fuck? Like... It's like, it just made me laugh so much. Like, at some point I'm gonna actually get to editing all those videos, and it's gonna literally be like, what the actual fuck? I'm gonna probably just like, I assume I probably laughed for like a solid 3 minutes. Or a solid minute, actually. Probably not 3 minutes. And by the way, again, because I do need, like, I don't know if I would... I don't know if I don't know if I really give a shit. But this is kind of pretty. Not that this sort of thing isn't possible in, like, Star Citizen. Again, there's a lot of things about Star Citizen that do make, There are a lot of things about Star Citizen that do make me think, or do make me, just want to play that game so much more. Also, I don't know. I feel like if I go through these too fast, it's not a good thing. It's a really bad thing for people with, like, photosensitivity. But looking at it, I don't know, I'm feeling like there's maybe a little bit more of a thing with going slowly. I don't know. Like, my brain has more time to process the image, but not enough to, like, you know... Like, if it goes fast enough, I could, you know... I just don't focus on the things. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's also one potential idea for Elder Scrolls 6, maybe. It's also, what is it, Akavir? The country that the Blades came from? That could be interesting. For some reason, I feel like there's gonna be an airship. I don't know why. Like, a genuine, like... They're gonna have some sort of, like, modular airship building. And that's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna make it, like, some sort of cool, weird, random Renaissance fantasy thing. And I mean, yo, I'd be down for that. That sounds fun. That does actually... Oh, dude. I think part of the problem is also that Fallout 4 was like a really, really big shift in terms of what Bethesda RPGs are. And now they have to bring that over to Skyrim, which is like... Or, not Skyrim, to Elder Scrolls. Which, like, how do they do that? Or do they stay truer to their roots? Or what's gonna happen with that? Because I think absolutely one of the things that they have to change is the melee system. I don't know, like, the gunplay, having a basic ranged weapon that just goes and shoots stuff, it's not terribly, you know, it's mechanically not too bad. You know, there's a lot of, you know, pistols that have shorter range, rifles that have longer range, etc., etc., and, you know, we can do a lot of stuff in a sort of Renaissance fantasy thing with that, right? Even if it wasn't like, even if it didn't have like guns, if it was just bows and crossbows, that'd be fine. But, you know, the melee combat cannot just be, I click to swing a sword, I click another button to block. Dodging, it doesn't, like, you know, a dodging system should be a thing. I would love to see some sort of, like... I would love to see an Absolver type system. But also, it just seems... I don't know. Because it's, like, a system that's fairly simple. I don't know, it's not... Well, it is fairly simple. There's, like... You know, an attack from the left, an attack from the right, an attack from the left, the right, the top, and the bottom. Power attacks that take longer, that can like break through. They can break through, you know, that can break through a block. You know, staggering and all that stuff. I don't know. All of that's like, it's not enough complication to like, it's not like an insane crazy thing to grasp. It's just like sort of deep to learn, and especially because you have a bunch of moves. You have a bunch of moves that you're gonna have to, you know, build up. I'm pretty sure these are the same things. Yep. Art flesh leaf filter? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta keep my eyes on the ground. Oh, I don't know if I really want to look at these things. Oh! Alright, they're... All of the filters are kinda gross, I don't know. But it's also like... I don't know, it looks like... It just looks like meat. It looks maybe a bit too fleshy. I don't know. There's like the filter... There's like the balloons on... The balloon things on Strix 1. That had like... Literally like a translucent panel on the side, and you can see like intestines, and it's like, what the fuck is this thing? But those things, they could have, like, fur. If they had fur, they might be kind of cute, actually. Or something, I don't know, it just looks... Ugh, this is pink. It just kind of looks like a meat flower. It's like, oh god. I mean, what was the resource they dropped? Nutrients? Because that might have been metabolic agent. I don't know. We'll see. Because we're definitely gonna run into whatever. I will say though, whatever well, I think whatever Elder Scrolls 6 has in terms of creatures, it's probably going to be kind of feel like a little bit of a disappointment. They have good creature design in this game. Like, okay, this is weird. Yeah, nutrients. I mean, there are some like really weird and crazy, wacky things. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, they could definitely do some cool stuff, but yeah. Well, I'll just tell you what, for the life of me, I've been roaming these mountains, and I haven't seen any new creatures. Might be some birds, it might be probably some smaller creatures. You know what I haven't, like, seen, though? Like, rodents. Or, like, something that size that isn't explicitly a bug. Great, you know what? I don't think I've seen a lot of fur at all. Like, fur is just not a thing anymore in the galaxy, apparently. I think it's an issue of like rendering fur that is a bit it's harder to properly render fur and hair, or it's harder to do that in like an industry standard sort of way. Like if you're going to do it the old way with like a texture, like this not good. It's not gonna look good. It's not gonna. But you know, I guess, well, if you just didn't have any creatures. Oh god. Sorry about this. Metabolic agent. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to go and complete this, but for the sake of argument, we've seen everything. This doesn't seem like a bad planet, but the not breathable atmosphere, I guess it's not really that big of a deal. I never take my helmet off. I'm a Quarian. Oh god. Oh dude. Actually, genuinely, I guess I kind of am. Oh, dude, can we have a... Oh, dude, can we have a Mass Effect conversion mod? I feel like that would be... Oh, dude, I would... Oh... I don't know what other kind of conversion... I mean, I guess Star Wars... It'd be cool to see a Star Wars conversion mod. But, like, definitely... I'd love to get back into Mass Effect. And this would be the weirdest way to get back into Mass Effect with a conversion mod. But I did for a while. I do have an Arma 3. I do have an Arma 3 Mass Effect mod, so that is something. Although, that is actually, you know, like, I need to go back and play Mass Effect and properly, like, look into like the world building, because I don't understand the politics of the world too well. Like civilian ownership of ships, civilian ownership of weapons, civilian ownership of where, like, as a military, you know, being a military or paramilitary agent, I feel like I maybe just don't understand, like, the full grasp of things. What, you know, like, I don't know, I'll save it for the next episode. This has been a long one. Till next time, have a good day, great day, even. Ciao skis.